Alright, here we are broadcasting from the motorhome through the magic of YouTube here. Uncle Eddie the Tool Guy. We got some fan mail today we're going to read and hopefully go from there. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's open the big one first. Gotta be careful with scissors. Don't run with scissors. Well, no, I won't say me. Alright, anyway. What do we got here? Alright. Dear Uncle Eddie, my name is Sharon. I'm from Victorville, California. I'm 43 years old. My husband is out of town and I need a man to come care of. We're just gonna save that one for later time. Anyway, alright, let's get to the next one. This is from John from, I think, Minnesota. Dear Uncle Eddie the Tool Guy, I was wondering if you could do a video on how to winterize a vehicle. Okay, John, that's a great idea here. So, if you follow me outside real quick. Alright, so we're outside. We're going to talk about winterizing a vehicle. So, I live in Southern California and it's a nice 82 degrees outside today. So, let's get started here. Alright. Windshield wipers. The truck is here. It has tires. Four-wheel drive hubs lock. Windshield wipers turn on. Horn works. Alright, we're done. Alright, I was just kidding. I just had to rub it in about our good weather here. That's about the only thing good we have. So one thing, when you're talking about winterization of vehicles, one thing people really don't think about is the oil grades. Putting a different oil in it. Where I live, it never gets below 10 degrees, ever. Like, I think that maybe during the Ice Age, there were dinosaurs in California going, haha. So I can run Ford actually recommends that I run 2040 in that truck all year round. Okay? If I live somewhere like maybe back east or something where it gets below 10 degrees, up to like 90, they recommend I can do 1030 or 1040. If you live somewhere that gets below 32 degrees, you should start saving your money and move to California. But if it gets below 32, Ford recommends 530. Now I'm talking about that exact truck based on their manual and stuff. This isn't going to work for your car, so look in your owner's manual, find that information online, whatever you need to do. But yeah, you could start by changing the oil to winterize it for winter. What I would do is I would also recommend a radiator flush. Okay, when you do that, you don't always have to put in new antifreeze, but what I recommend is to do a radiator flush, and then in the summertime, test the radiator fluid, and maybe we'll do another video on that when I have a little bit more how do you say, availability to do that. That's one of the things, because even though in you know, like California where I'm at, you can run water like some dastardly people do, you should have antifreeze in it just to help lubricate the system and whatnot. Other than that, also, your windshield wipers. Change your windshield wipers. I checked mine to make sure that they were still pliable and stuff, that the sun didn't deteriorate them, that they weren't hard and whatnot. I'll probably end up going to Walmart and buying a new set anyway. Also, you can treat your windshield with that Rain-X stuff, you know, so it doesn't really freeze over and stuff. Also, make sure your tires are good. And in some states, if you're allowed to, and in some areas, you put the studded tires on. That's one of the things you could do. And then make sure you got a set of snow chains for your vehicle in the trunk or something. That truck is 4-wheel drive, so I'm not saying I don't need chains, but I'm allowed to go in certain areas where chains are required for vehicles because it is 4-wheel drive. Also, try and find a set of chains for 16.5 military tires is kind of hard. So it's not like I'm not like a politician saying, you know, do as I say, not as I do. But anyway, that's my excuse. So those are just some common things you can think about when winterizing your car or whatever. Or you can go spend all your money at the club buying your friends shots. I don't care. If you like these videos, I can't stress this enough. If you like them, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, give us a thumbs up, and if you think I'm wrong or you want to add something that you don't think I'm throwing out there, because I am a California knucklehead and I'm spoiled by the good weather here, throw a comment out there. Ain't gonna offend me. Anyway, that's about it, and I will see you when I see you. Maybe even at the beach this winter.